Welcome back, people. This is the 5 minute live challenge. This is day 18 of going live every single day for 5 minutes for 30 consecutive days, back to back. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Selah Brooks. Shout out to Elijah. Shout out to Tara. Shout out to Stephanie Godchild, who joined the challenge today. Shout out to you. And shout out to everybody else that's doing the 5 minute live challenge. This live challenge is not about being perfect. It's not about having a lot to say. It's about getting on here every single day and keeping your word and showing up and doing exactly what you told yourself to do, you was going to do. It ain't about being perfect, people. A lot of people like, I don't got no topic. You don't need no topic for the 5 minute live challenge. You just get on here and talk your talk. Get used to seeing your face. Get used to hearing your voice. Now, unfortunately, I always got something on my mind. So, hey, a lot of people have been trained to feel guilty for taking care of themselves. And somewhere along the way, we confuse selfishness with self-neglect, people. We really did. We really did. So I wanted to talk about how it's okay to choose you. Somebody convinced you that choosing yourself was selfish. But let me ask you something. How can you give somebody else a life that you refuse to build for yourself? How can you pour into everybody when you keep leaving yourself on empty? Yes, shout out to Brazen More Content. She's always rolling with you, boy. Always serious. How can you pour into everybody else while leaving yourself on empty? So tonight, for my 5 minute challenge, I would like to talk about why choosing you is not selfish, and it may be one of the most important decisions that you'll ever make. Because a lot of people was trained to feel guilty for taking care of themselves. A lot of people was. And somewhere along the way, we confuse selfishness with self-neglect. We thought being a good person meant always saying yes. We thought being a good person meant always showing up for people, always saying yes, always being available, always sacrificing, always putting yourself last. But here's the problem with that. If you constantly abandon yourself to make everybody else happy, eventually you become someone who your presence is just for everybody else. But you be missing from your own life. Like, I want you to hear that. If you keep abandoning yourself to make everybody else happy, eventually you become someone you don't even recognize, and your presence is for everybody else. You missing from your own life. And that doesn't help anybody at all. You can't give strength that you don't have. You can't teach confidence if you don't believe in yourself. You can't pour love into others if you secretly hate the way you treat yourself. The way you treat yourself becomes the blueprint for how you allow others to treat you. The way you treat yourself becomes the blueprint for how you allow others to treat you. So when you start choosing yourself, you start showing people what self-respect look like. It's okay to choose you. You start making better decisions. You start becoming healthier. You start becoming more patient. You start becoming more present for yourself. The best version of you is not blessing everybody connected to you. I think I said that wrong. I meant to say the best version of you is a blessing to everybody connected to you. Think about an airplane. When you're in an airplane, I know we all done been on flights. You have been on a flight, go get on a flight. When you're on an airplane, they do this thing where they do their routine before they take off, and we all know what's coming. They do their safety precautions, and they let you know, hey, if there is an emergency, put your oxygen mask on first before helping anyone else. We all have seen this on the airplanes. Hey, they do their little thing, put it right here, you know. And if there is an emergency, put your oxygen mask on first before helping anyone else on this airplane. Why you think they say that, people? Because if you pass out trying to save someone else, now there are two people in need of help instead of one. That's life. Taking care of yourself is not saying I don't care about nobody else. It's saying I care enough about myself to become someone who can truly care about others, because I do it through me. And selfishness, sometimes that's just a word people use when they no longer benefit from the lack of boundaries you have. The moment you start saying no, the moment you start protecting your peace, the moment you start believing in yourself, some people will call it selfish because guess what? They missed the version of you that was easier to manipulate, that was easier to control. But choosing you meant choosing growth. It meant choosing healing. It meant choosing peace. And I believe God did not create you just to survive for everybody else. He created you to become who he called you to be. See, some people call you selfish because they really benefit from the version of you that had absolutely no boundaries. Shout out to Real Life Topics in the Real Life Topic podcast in the building. Shout out to you, Stephanie Godchild. You're here. You're here. So I just watched your show, your late night show. Definitely dope. Proud of you. Keep doing your thing. Finding your voice more and more every single day. And thank you for starting the challenge today. We appreciate you. Shout out. Definitely let Sayla and the rest of the family know. So we definitely gonna be looking out for you. With that being said, guys, I'm serious. Some people call you selfish because they was the ones benefiting from you not having no standards. It's okay to choose you. It's okay to choose you. The quality of what you pour into others depend on you and what you building inside of you. You can't pour greatness from a cup of mediocre. You can't save everybody while abandoning yourself. The world needs a healed version of you, not an empty version of you. So I just wanted to come on here for my 5-minute challenge today and let you know that it's okay to choose you. Stop letting people make you think that you're selfish. Oh, all she cares about is for herself. No, stop letting people do that to you. It's okay to choose you, because making sure everybody else is straight while you sitting there suffering. Like I said, when you get on that plane, what they tell you on that plane, hey, is this plane going down? Put your oxygen mask on first before you help anybody. Because if you try to help somebody and pass out, now we got to save you. Now it's two people that need to be saved instead of one. Do not use your resources on someone that have none. I hate to say that. Don't waste your grace on the ungrateful. I know it sounds sad, but imagine trying to help someone while they trying to use you. And you know what I'm talking about when I say this, because we all have helped someone before and turned around and had to help them again with the exact same thing. Then turned around and had to help them again with the exact same. That's not help. They're using you. And God did send you down here to be used, not misused. So it's okay to choose yourself. And that's exactly why I'm here today, to just let you know that it is okay to choose yourself. You can't keep going unless you're doing good yourself. Yes. That's a saying that say you can't help nobody else until you help yourself. So I just wanted to make sure I use my 5 minutes wisely today. Y'all know we don't have to have no topics or anything with this, but I like to come on and give you guys some type of substance. I like to come on and make sure I fill your cups up in some type of way. And today I'm filling your cup up with it's okay to choose yourself. Even in relationships, I think that's most important because you was an individual before you got into that relationship. And a lot of people get into relationships, and all of a sudden they think they automatically merge into one. Y'all are still individuals. You still should keep your friends set. You still should keep your routines, some of them. I ain't saying you got to act single. I ain't saying you got to sit there and act like that's the only person you have in your life. You still a daughter. You still a niece. You still a mother. You still a sister. You still an auntie. Your wife got more jobs than just being a mother and your wife. Your husband got more jobs than just being your husband and a father. So sometimes I think a lot of relationships would benefit from your husband understanding you need to talk to your friend today, not your husband. I need my road dog today, not the drill sergeant. And you got to learn how to do that. But it all starts with making sure you choose you. Become the best version of you. The world is so much better when you better. You can help the world more. So I don't care if you're in a relationship. I don't care if you're at work. I don't care where you at. Do not feel selfish for choosing you. And that was my whole goal to come on for this 5-minute challenge today, to just remind people you're not selfish for choosing yourself. You're not selfish for leaving that relationship that was unhealthy. You're not selfish from walking away from that job because they didn't want to pay you what you was worth. You're not selfish for healing. You're not selfish for finding peace. You're not selfish for protecting you're not selfish for having standards. And anyone that look at you and say you selfish, those were the ones benefiting from you not having no boundaries. And now you starting to set some. You better bet your bottom dollar they're going to do everything to make you think you crazy. So I am Noble from the Gift and Gab podcast. Y'all may see this familiar face around. Don't forget to check into the podcast Saturday at 7 o'clock. We are going live. I got a special guest coming in, one of the biggest artists out here in Indiana, and about to break storm on the world, about to wreak havoc on the world. We're dropping the #1 album, his words, not mine, on Friday. And what we're going to do is figure out, is this album really the #1? We're going to go through some track lists. We're going to listen to some things, but we also going to hit them. The genius that made it speaks about not only his album, but other areas in his life as well. But with that being said, I am Noble, and this was the 5-minute live challenge. This is day 18 of 30 days consecutive. Back to back, no days off, no excuses, and y'all know how we get down. Let's go.
This is the Gift of Gab podcast.
I know you fucking lying. With that being said, I'm out, people. Thank you for joining in. I'll see you tomorrow for another day 19 of the 5-minute live challenge. And if you would like to join the live challenge, you don't have to fill out no paperwork. No need for no application. You just start. Tag me in it. If you don't tag me, tag Selah. Tag one of the people that's already doing, so we can know you're doing it, and we got your back. We'll join you on that fight with you. Make sure we show support. And don't forget to support each other. And if you're not following all my pages, follow them out. We got the Gift of Gab podcast with I Am Noble. That's the YouTube. We got I Am Noble on all streaming platforms, TikTok and Instagram. And on Facebook, we got Unapologetic Noble, which is the page I'm on right now. With that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. See you tomorrow.